I want to talk about a man that pastors preach about.
Come on.
But I'm not sure that we really know
Come on, minister.
that man. I'm going to lay down some standards now,
My God.
and you measure your knowledge of the man, Jesus the Christ. Now, Jesus was among the people, and he never told the people who he was. Are you listening?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
But at a certain point in his earthly ministry, he asked the disciples, who do they say I am? Because the people were talking about him. They didn't quite know who he was, but they knew he was something special. So they said, well, he was that prophet Jeremiah. He's that prophet Isaiah. He's the one that was prophesied to come. And then Jesus looked at his disciples and said, and who do you say the Son of Man is? Now, he used the term Son of Man. He introduced himself to everyone as the Son of Man. But when he asked the disciples, who do you say I am? Peter answered. He said, thou art the Christ, the Son of the living God. Now, that's the first time he's introduced as the Son of God. Jesus then looked at Peter and said, flesh and blood did not reveal this to you. Then he told him something strange. Go and tell no one. Well, wait a minute. If a man is among you working and he doesn't tell you who he is, and some are wondering, is he this, is he that, is he the other, and then one bold disciple really says who he is and he knows you got me, then he tells him, flesh and blood did not reveal this to you, but don't you go and tell anyone. Now, Jesus was among the people, and then at a certain point, especially in the book of John, he begins the 7 I ams. Now, I is a personal pronoun, the subject of this sentence and this discourse. Am is the verb to be. Isn't it interesting that when Moses went to the burning bush and then God told him what he wanted him to do, he said, but the people are going to ask me, who did you meet? Who told you? Who sent you? He said, tell them, I am that I am. Well, what kind of name is that? I am that I am. Oh, that's too heavy. And then Jesus is about to leave his disciples, and he starts talking about I am. Now watch this. See, I'm talking to educators and teachers and scholars Because this is who you're looking for.
Right.
You're really looking for the solution to the problem of education, but it's not in the system that nurtured you. It's in a man. Look. He says, I am the bread of life. If you eat, you will never hunger. And if you believe, you shall never thirst. Stop. Now, this is an educator coming.
Yes, sir.
This is a man that's telling you, I am. I exist as. I am what you've been looking for.
Come on, minister.
I am the bread of life. What you mean, the bread of life? He said, well, what is life? The scripture said, life is to know God and to know his son. The Honorable Elijah Muhammad said, life is the embodiment of three great principles: freedom, justice, equality. So when a man says, I am the bread of life, if you eat my flesh, you will never hunger. And if you believe, you will never thirst. That's a man bringing with him the knowledge to give freedom, justice, and equality to every living being on our planet. And he has a knowledge that if you eat, you won't get hungry.
Come on, minister.
Because it's so eternal, that knowledge, that you keep on going from knowledge to knowledge to knowledge. You'll never get hungry, and you'll never be thirsty. Where is that man? I want to meet a man like that.